I mean, I always start with a check-in or icebreaker because people are people. I tell you a story. I don't have too much time, but I'll tell a story of like one person was doing consulting work or coaching, and all of the men in this company were sitting on one side of the table. And then just by the simple act of a tea ceremony and making tea in front of someone and creating a space for them to see that, it changed the frequency. And then the next time they sat, the guy that got the tea made sat on his side, and afterwards they said, "Hey, you got to check this out." And so that's it, such a psychologically safe space has to be created, otherwise it's all going to fall flat. After that space is created, there's one little hack called local rules, which would be what are the values that can be lived or the non negotiables that can be lived at a local level, even if the organization doesn't have the same. So one of them could be at all costs, we value openness over secrecy. We value um, championing networks over hierarchy. These are all kind of like little things to kind of, okay, whenever we have a choice, we'll work in Google Cloud, or we'll work in Asana and Trello, as opposed to locally on our own computer. And it kind of creates like a little kind of implicit agreement that in some ways cascades across the team. And then other teams go, how come those guys are so kick ass? And you don't have to like say anything. They can just feel it. And so that's one hack, but there's quite a few. And I don't think there's any one size fits all. What works for one company doesn't always work for the other.